Mr. Hariman points out to Premier Mossadegh. Mr. Hariman's visit, which aims to show Persia the dangers in the path she chose, seems to be bearing fruit. If Persia is prepared to resume negotiations with a reasonable hope of a new agreement, Britain will send Lord Jowett, the Lord Chancellor, to Tehran.
There was a densely packed session of the Security Council at New York when Persia's ailing Premier, Dr. Mossadegh, arrived on the arm of Mr. Trygve Lie, the United Nations Secretary. Shaky on his pins, but firm enough in his policy, he was opposed by Britain's Sir Gladwin Jebb. Dr. Mossadegh, speaking in French, reiterated the Persian attitude to the oil dispute. Sir Gladwin asked Dr. Mossadegh
not to brood unduly on old imagined wrongs, but to concentrate on the broader aspects, and to show by his attitude that he too welcomes a constructive solution, which, as I think I said in my initial speech, will enable us to achieve some synthesis between the industrialized West and the as yet only partially industrialized nations of the immemorial East that will redound to the benefit of the world as a whole.
Of course, there are none so deaf as those who won't hear.
In the matter, but offers to resume direct talks with the British on a limited basis. Seeking to reopen full negotiations, Sir Gladwin Jebb presents Britain's side. Meanwhile, the free world hopes for some agreement that will start Iranian oil flowing once again to Britain and the West.
qui possède une superficie de 1,6 million devait pour des considérations d'ordre politique, le Conseil de sécurité n'est nullement compétent pour examiner cette plainte.
We are not now insisting, purely and simply, on the return to the status quo which existed before the 1st of May. We mean, on the contrary, that we are seeking agreement between the parties, at least on a provisional scheme enabling the flow of oil to be resumed.